Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why this store won't be getting any sales. Now that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I want to be talking about this Redbubble store specifically because this was the store that we created for one purpose. And that one purpose was to basically show how effective the Redbubble favorite tool was. I called the Redbubble favorite automator. I can show you guys the actual tool here. botsandapps.gumroad.com is a website where you can actually get the tool. So you can click on the tool, get it, use it, etc. The whole point of the last video or the last few videos that you guys may have seen was just to show how effective it was. And basically, the whole function of the tool is that you can use it to receive more favorites and then rank higher and higher over time. Now, for those who want to see the results, you guys can see here, we're still getting a drip feed of favorites, okay? And we did a total of 250 favorites in the beginning, and then we waited till the results, and you could see how much results we got. And we actually did this process over 2 weeks ago. Let me see how many favorites we got. So we started getting the favorites right here 15 days ago. Now, I dropped this video, or I basically posted the video, I would say maybe 8 days ago, 9 days ago, 10 days ago. I basically was recording it before airing the video and using the tool before airing the video because I wanted to show what the effects of growth are without the YouTube subscribers interacting with it. So just as a point of reference for anybody who's not familiar, every time I upload a video, this is a good thing, a lot of my fans, subscribers, YouTubers, viewers, they come on the store and they interact with it. But I said what I had to do was create the store in secrecy, created the automations on it in secrecy so we can see the true value behind the tool. And that was kind of the point of those videos. But let's talk about what if we were to grow this, or not grow the account, but expect it to make money or expect it to produce sales. You know, what is the purpose of that? Or more importantly, what will be the results and how do we change them? So let's go ahead and talk about this. So you see the video title. The video is titled, "This Store Won't Make Sales." The reason why this store won't make sales, and that's somewhat of an exaggeration, but let's just go through every point here. And maybe this is good talking points for somebody who is a print-on-demand person who just wants to get more familiar with the platform and understand what are some of the requirements. So let's talk about this. So when I say this store won't get sales, that's a lie and an exaggeration, okay? The truth is this store will get sales, but maybe it will get 1 or 2 or 3 sales a year, if that. And the reason why I say that is there are specific reasons. The first reason is there's just simply not enough designs. To be clear, and just to show you guys how many designs Redbubble has, it has over 43 million. For me to expect to make sales every month on this account over and over and over again, there's only 6 designs, so it's not going to generate that much. The second thing is there's no automation in terms of the the Instagram process, Pinterest process, Twitter process. There's no system to where I'm uploading it and showing it to the world. So if you really look at the structure of these designs, if we click on any one of these designs and just view the tags here, you could see here that it's very poorly tagged. So I could just show you here the word horse statue, very poorly tagged. The reality is this keyword here, horse statue, is a tag, yes, but I probably won't rank for it. Now, some people will say, well, this horse tag statue tag, you should be able to rank for it, right? You should be able to show up. But the truth is, I only created 250 total favorites from the Redbubble favorite automator tool. So for this tool right here, I only did 250 of them. I would need consistency to get to the top. And then finally, once I get to the top or closest to the top as possible, over time, I would start getting sales from organic reach and organic, being seen organically. That's not the case here, right? I only created 250 likes with the current favorite, with the situation of this account, and I let it essentially I sat back and waited for it to grow and get some attention. So there's a few talking points here, right? So the first talking point is that the automation would need to continue for it to be better over a long period of time. That's the first thing. So the Redbubble favorite automator, if I want to keep ranking higher and higher over time, not just based off my tags, but more importantly based off of the automation, I can do that, but it would require me to automate consistently over time. That's the first thing. The second thing that would be required is I would just simply have to do more work. I would have to create more designs to give myself a better chance at hitting what I call striking gold. Now, striking gold is rare, but there are elements of time where you create designs in certain niches with certain tags, with certain keywords that happen to be seen by lots and lots of people. Maybe there's less competition, or maybe there's an upward trend, or whatever the case may be, and it will get a lot of attention, and then it will get more sales for you. I can give you an example of this, of way before the whole Ukraine issue going on, the whole Ukraine-Russia thing. I was creating designs for Ukraine, the country. Like, we support Ukraine, we love Ukraine, all this kind of stuff. We stand strong with Ukraine. This was way before the whole Ukraine thing was going on. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to, let off any red flags in the YouTube algorithm here. But you guys know what I'm talking about when I say Ukraine. You could just simply do a Google search. This was way before the whole Ukraine issue. Months and months and months before, I had created those specific designs, like Ukrainian-type designs. And it just so happened that there was one day I woke up and I had over something like 70 total sales, and it was just sale after sale after sale on Redbubble. And I was shocked. I didn't know what was going on, but it kind of made sense because once I searched what was going on with Ukraine, then the support started coming in because people were searching on Google for like certain types of Ukraine type merchandise, and my designs were popping up. Now, with that being said, that was just a lucky strike of gold. It doesn't happen all the time, and like I said, it's not something you can depend on. But the more designs you create, the more tags you use, the more diverse the tags are, and this was something that I encouraged heavily in the tagging course for Redbubble. For those who are not familiar, autopilotpassiveincome.com. Let me just go ahead and show you guys what I am talking about. autopilotpassiveincome.com, we have a Redbubble tag course. One of the pieces of advice that I gave is when you're creating different designs in certain niches and certain categories, try to give different range of keywords. And don't get me wrong, it is normal for certain keywords to be overlapping and things like that, but don't be afraid to experiment with new keywords. At the end of the day, every design is an experiment, really. And so, anyways, to get to the point with what I'm saying is, the more designs you create, the more tags you create, the more things you jump into, the more you'll find out what works. 6 designs, if I just leave this store where it is, yes, it could get a sale here and there, but it's not what I call a dependable store. And that's really the opposite of what I preach here or what I talk about here on the YouTube channel. What I talk about is very specifically going out there and grabbing success, not waiting for success to come to you. There's a very big difference, right? Somebody who's waiting for success might have a store like this: 6 designs, 36 designs, 106 designs, 306 designs, even 3,000 designs, just sitting back and waiting for the success to come. I don't think that at least maybe 99.5% of all of us on Redbubble have done enough work to where we could just wait for success to come. We have to go out and grab it. Hence why I say 6 designs are just simply not enough. The next thing I would say is what I am proposing is the reason why this account won't grow, right, at currently where it stays, is there's no, other than the fact that it's not going to get any Redbubble traffic, there is no proper organic SEO search. So if you guys remember in the course, in the tag course, which includes the SEO, part of it, there's a lot of different parts where we talked about how we get SEO-based traffic. There's nothing on this design, right, with the title, the tag, all that kind of stuff. There's nothing on this design that can promote SEO-based growth from Google. It doesn't matter if I wait 5 months, 6 months, 2 years, doesn't matter. It's just not going to get it because there's a very specific way as to how we go out there and get some SEO traffic. This is not it. Now, don't get SEO and we have SEM. And remember, SEO, not to get confused, but search engine optimization. And then we have SEM, which is search engine marketing, which typically includes some sort of paid avenue, right? So paid methods, aside from SEM, really, because SEM will include things like Google Ads, but forget search engines for a second. Think of just paid media in general. So paid media, things like Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. Instead of using the paid methods, we can go with the free methods, right? We can consistently upload to those platforms, but not just upload alone. We want to use things like automation tools and things to help us grow on those platforms a lot faster than a normal person would. And just to put things into perspective, we could do the growth that somebody would do in a full year in 2 to 3 weeks using an automation tool. And that just goes to say, specifically for Instagram, let's just say, that just goes to show how weak the current Instagram organic algorithm is. Unfortunately, if you don't have a certain base to begin shooting up your success on Instagram, base of fans, you're just not going to get any attention. And it's sad to say, but the Instagram algorithm is only getting worse year after year after year, decreasing your organic reach. Now, imagine if you were an account with 0 fans, 0 followers, 0 anybody, 0 attention, and the organic reach is bad, which that's currently the state for anybody who creates a brand new account on Instagram. So there's a lot of things you can do to let this account grow. But if this account stays the way it is, it's not going to be a dependable account to where you would hope and pray that it brings you a full-time income, passive income, or anything of the sorts. Yes, you might make a sale here and there, but it's just not properly set up for sales. So that's why I'm making this video, just to kind of show and reflect that maybe somebody out there is doing these same mistakes, right? They're waiting for success to come. They're just simply not doing enough work. They're not tagging properly. They're not going for any kind of Google search. They're not getting any kind of SEO search, right, from Google. They're not maybe automating or even growing outside. Forget automation. They're maybe not even growing outside of Redbubble. They're not growing an Instagram account. They're not growing a Pinterest account. They're not growing a Twitter account. All these different things they're probably not engaging in or not doing. And at the end of the day, they're probably in the same position this account is. The only difference between this account and all those others is that this account has only 6 designs and only 1 keyword or 1 tag in all the tags. So that's the only difference. But majority of people are in the exact same situation. At the end of the day, my 6 designs here are not going to make a difference between the store out there with 20 designs or 300 designs or even 700 designs. It's just simply not enough if you want to make a full-time income. And really, that's the people who I'm speaking to on this YouTube channel. For the people who I'm speaking to are the people that want to generate as much as possible when it comes to utilizing these print-on-demand platforms. I know that there are some people out there who only want to make, a sale a month or a sale a year, but to be honest, that's not what I'm looking to do, and that's not what I'm looking to teach. I teach people, like I said, on this YouTube channel, how to make as much as possible. We test different things, different hacks, different tricks, and at the end of the day, there's only a very few set limited options that can lead you to success. And I say there's only 2 options, really. And these work together. It's quality traffic with quality product. And if you match those 2 together, then it creates sales. A lot of the people are either lacking on one or the other, if both, which is why I created, like I said, the tag course to take all the traffic into it. I really should change the name, honestly, of this course to call the Redbubble Traffic course, because this one is the POD design course. And like I said, there's only 2 aspects to print on demand. You have the traffic and you have the design. If you get all the traffic in the world, but the design is not good enough to be purchased, it simply will never be bought. Doesn't matter how much attention you get, doesn't matter how many clicks you get, all of that. But if the traffic is good enough, or excuse me, if the designs are good enough, but there's just simply no traffic, you'll still never get a sale. So you need to have a mix between the two, right? You need to have a combination of two, and this account doesn't have that. Even though these designs are good looking, right? It's just simply not going to generate any traffic, especially if we don't do any work to the account. And once again, this account wasn't meant for growth necessarily. It was just meant to show the effects of the favorite tool and what kind of favorites we get back. Now, I'll talk about in a future video why there actually is a drip feed of favorites on this account in the next video, which you guys should be seeing the next day or something like that. So we'll talk about that. If you happen to be curious about it, I'll be dropping a video on that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.